Shavua Tov V'Vorach. In this week's Parashat Vayera, we learn a powerful message of being sensitive to your surroundings. Avraham Avinu is sitting or standing over there in front of the Kadosh Baruch Hu. B'gilui atzum shel Shechina. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu tzich chama min nartika, when Avraham Avinu 3 days after his Brit Milah, it's the most pain possible, and he's standing over there, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu tzich chama min nartika. Everyone knows the pshat. What's the reason why God took the sun out of its pouch? In order to have more healing, or in order for people not to walk around to bother Avraham Avinu, Chasat Orchim and stuff like that. That's the reason. But in truth, explain that Avraham Avinu was in Gilui Ora Shechina, in the highest levels of the Shechina, connection one-on-one with the Kadosh Baruch Hu. Unbelievable connection. Over there, it's brought in the Shulchan Aruch Hara, that over here we see the power of a person when he has Amidah, when someone prays any part of the Tefillah, not only Amidah. A person has to understand that he's praying in front of the Kadosh Baruch Hu, and different thoughts should not wander around him, and should not go and bother and disturb his Tefillah. And he has to try to do the best thing as possible to put his phone on silent, or to put things on the side, and that's how he can be focused with the Tefillah 100%. And with all this Gilui Shechina, Avraham Avinu realizes, we see this, now, while he's having this great connection with the Kadosh Baruch Hu, he raises his eyes, and he sees 3 people walking in the desert. He sees them have no destination, he wants to come and help them out. And Avraham Avinu, in the most highest time of connection with the Kadosh Baruch Hu, he stops, asks the Kadosh Baruch Hu, I'm sorry for a moment, there are people that need help. And he goes and he takes care of them. Over here we learn the sensitivity, the amount of level of sensitivity you have to have to your surroundings. You have, just like Avraham Avinu is our role model to see how do we connect to the Kadosh Baruch Hu the right way, the best way. And we see his sensitivity to the person next to him to make sure they feel not only as a good experience as a guest, to feel at home as much as possible, make him feel comfortable. Come, you're one with me, I'll slaughter for you calf, special, and make everything from scratch for you, because I want you to feel the best possible. That's the sensitivity of Avraham Avinu. And more than that, we see today was the levaya and the kvura of the boy that lost his life from the jump in Yerushalayim on Thursday. They buried him today. And the reason why he did this to himself was because of the insensitivity of the people around him, his surroundings. He's a kid that comes from South Korea, from Korea, and he, because of his classmates around him, embarrassed him and mocked him, and they had a a group of kids were always bothering him constantly. He felt like what?
Yeah.
Not here.
Yeah.
No. He's from religious family, from Chabad family. The Shluchim over there. The Chabad Shluchim over there.
He's Korean or what?
No. His parents are Israeli. They moved over there to help the Jewish community over there. And a lot of people were embarrassing him and making fun of him, and basically he couldn't handle it anymore, and he felt like the dark days and there's no light days in front of him, and he committed suicide. So over here we see that the sensitivity that comes, everything comes from at home. That means when you are the father, when you're the grandfather, you have to show the sensitivity you have to the people around you. And the kids catch on exactly what their father's doing. If their father is acting very, very nice outside, but at home he's acting, he says out the truth, what he really feels about this person, about that person. The kid knows that when my father's outside, what does he do? He smiles to him, I love you. When he comes home, he takes out all the dirt about everybody else. And that's how the kid learns and says, that's how I'm supposed to be, two-faced. That his mouth and his heart are not equal. That he tells everyone amazing things, but in truth inside he doesn't like them. And the kid catches on to that, and he sees, if that's how my father reacts to people, that's how my father sees people, I'm also going to grow like that. And that's what ends up bringing this one of the problems that it brings out, the idea of bullying people around. We have to be very, very conscious of this. This as parents, as grandparents, very, very, very important to take care of, make sure that I am on point in order for my children to be on point also. This is very, very important. After Arvit, we're up to Perik Chavbet in Yoshua, and we're soon finishing it. 2 more chapters and we're done. And this chapter, a lot of Musar you learn from this chapter. We're learning Navi, prophets with Musar. A lot of Musar you can learn from chapter Chavbet. And it's actually connecting to what we're saying just now. And then, Allah Hashem, middle of this week, we're going to move on to Shoftim with Musar. Every chapter comes with something that we can take on for it.
Forget about